Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kimberly and today we're going to be doing this super cute DIY unicorn. You can use this unicorn as a Christmas ornament or part of your room decor. It's very versatile and most of these items you can get at Dollar Tree. I will mention optional items that you don't have to have, but the majority of everything you need will be from Dollar Tree. So first you're going to have to get you something to paint on if you don't want to get paint all over the place. You will need some sort of paint. Dollar Tree has paint. I'm just using this ballet slipper pink from Walmart and probably this titanium white. I don't know whether other colors I'm going to use just yet. You're going to need some seed beads of your choice for the Dollar Tree. They have them in pink, blue, white, black, just all different colors. So I'm just throwing out some options. Of course, you're going to need some paint brushes. You get that from the Dollar Tree. And then you're going to need one of these little over in where the kids' toys are. This right here is a horse. Now this horse doesn't look too great on its own. Yeah, he's seen better days. But make sure you have one that stands up fairly well. Like this one does. It was standing up better, but it got squished. So it'll probably fall over multiple times while I'm painting, but that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and hop on into it. And this paint might be too thick right here. This paint I have is kind of old. But we're going to see if we can make it work. If not, I'll have to go find my other white paint. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to paint everything. We're going to go over and paint him white. Because I like that. If you don't like white, you can use another color. I'm going to go over every part because I don't want this black coming through later on when I'm using my paint. It's so funny how they put the hair on just the one side only. So you have a bald horse and a horse with mane. I don't get that, but okay. I can understand they wanting to cut corners, but really they should have done both sides, seriously. And so we're just going to go over, and I'm not going to do a super great job here. I'm just going to, this paint is so thick. I want to use it up. It's old. I have some others, like I could thin it out, but I'm just too lazy to go do it, and this seems to be working just fine. Just make sure you give it a good coat. So we're just going to do this. Now there'll be a lot of parts I might cut out from the video, or I just might speed it up. I don't know which. So I want to go continue painting him. He was already a whitish color, but he wasn't the bright white that I wanted. Now you can totally do a different color. These are the colors I chose, so you do not have to do that. No, because I look kind of yellow, but you can do whatever kind of color paint you want. You can take it outside and spray paint it if you want. You can do them all silver. He'd be pretty that way. So I'm just going in and just giving it a little coating. I'm using these cheap brushes because for this it's going to work just fine. Just watch out for those bristles that come out. Sometimes you might have to get it out, although it might just look like unicorn hair. So I'm trying to get him. Oh my gosh, look how thick this paint is. So guys, if you have some good paint, your job's going to be so much easier than what I'm doing here. What I'm doing here, this is just... Oh my goodness, guys, this paint's thick. I shook it up and everything. It's just old. A little too old. You can choose to paint the eyes too if you want. Or you can just paint around it and leave them black. But later on, the reason why just as long as I coat him, I don't care about any kind of globs or anything like that, because that will be covered later. We just want the body to be mostly covered with this white paint. Sorry, didn't mean to get you in your personal area, but we have to paint you. And then you let him dry once you get done. And that's what I'm going to do. Pull a couple of hairs, although that might add some detail, I don't know. And then we'll come back in a little while, and then we'll continue on from there. See you guys in a few. Okay, guys, I'm back. This time I went ahead and I just added some pink paint. I used the ballet slipper acrylic paint, the chalk paint, and I just put a little bit of pink on the tails, and then I put it on the feet and just a little bit on the mouth. And of course that part right there. Then we had the hair on the one side, so I just set it on one side. So it looks like that. Now here's another thing you're going to need. If this is optional, you don't have to do this. You're going to need some Mod Podge and some glitter of your choice and something to put it in so it catches the glitter, and you can later on pour it back in. And I'm going to be using this right here. It's from Walmart, but they do have glitter at the dollar store as well, and it's in little packets, and they also have them in a little bitty bottles about like that. They have like 4, I don't know if there's 4 or 5 in there. And this right here is iridescent, and I'm going to use that. So you get your another brush, and then this is totally optional, and then you kind of just Mod Podge everywhere. I'm not going to put it on the main part or the tail, but the body I will. If it gets on the other parts too, then that's fine. But I just mainly going to work on the body and the legs. So we're just going in here and putting this Mod Podge stuff all over. And if it gets some on the tail and everywhere else, that's fine. I don't have to do it, but put some on the belly. I was putting on a little thick. I really don't need it to be on that thick, but you can put it a little bit on his face too if you want. I'm just going back over it to take off some of the extra that I have that I didn't really need on there. And then you get your glitter, and you just sprinkle it everywhere. So this is what we have so far. So it's looking really sparkly and it's looking pretty cute. We're going to let that dry. And later on you can either go in and do another coat on there, or just kind of tap a little extra off. Or you can just put a little coat of Mod Podge over it to seal it in there. Or if you have some sealer spray, they actually have the Mod Podge sealer spray, or you can just use like regular spray paint, clear spray paint or something like that, acrylic spray, and that'll work too. Okay, we're going to let this dry and we'll come back later and then see what we have. Okay guys, now that we painted the horse, I went ahead and painted the hair, the mane, the tail, and the hooves. I went ahead and painted them the ballet slipper, the chalk paint. Now here's what we're going to do. Now this is trial and error. I put a little of that glitter on there, and then I put another coat of that Mod Podge. But already it just looks super cute like this. But I was debating, I like the hair like this, and I have another one of these, so I think I'm going to do a different style, and see what the style looks like this. I just want to make it, since it's a unicorn, I kind of want to I want it to be real like fantasy, real sparkly, because it's supposed to be like a mystical creature. And so I'm going to go ahead and try to put some beads in here. So I got my Mod Podge, and we are going to go ahead and just put a little bit of the Mod Podge through here. Put it on a little thick. So this is what I do normally. If I mess it up, it's no big deal. And of course, I'm going to use some of the sea beads from the Dollar Tree. So if that's all you have, you use the Dollar Tree items. But I'm also going to try to use some of these other ones as well. Just the Walmart cheapies, nothing big. These bugle beads, they're clear and sparkly. I'm going to try to use a few of those. And these right here, these are the 11O, the Silver Line Clear. Put a few of those. And maybe some of these. I'll try these first. These are the bugle beads. And I don't think this one's going to work, this big one. So I'm just trying to put it in there facing down. Kind of like hair would face down. But these bugle beads are kind of big and heavy, and this is like a textured area, so it's really not wanting to stick to this Mod Podge at all. But I really wanted to put it in there, so I guess I'm going to have to put this in just a little bit thicker. Okay. Now we're going to try to grab a few of these up and see if I can get it to work. It wants to stick to my finger, but now remember, this will dry clear, so I just kind of want it to go down like hair. And then we're going to add some of these little clear ones. We'll push them down in there in a minute. And maybe a couple of these little pink ones. We don't want a whole lot. And that might be a little... It goes with the glitter. Put a couple of these little sparkly silver line ones in there. Of these on there. I think I like these better. This one's too hot pink. Just knocked off a bunch of them because I just have way too many of the others on there. So I want to have room for a few of these. And then once you get so many on there, then it actually looks pretty. As you can see there, it makes it look more magical. Because you guys, you gotta think of what you're doing. Now if it was a regular horse, I would say no, it doesn't need that. Now we could do the tail that way or leave the tail like that. So we're going to just leave that like that for right now. And normally you don't add all these beads on at once, but I just wanted to get a better idea of what it looks like. You usually will do this in, like, you put a little Mod Podge, put a little beads, wait till it dries, go over. Kind of like I did this ornament, which we're going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a DIY on this ornament later. This is so cute. I love the way it turned out. I actually seen these at, I forget which store, if it was Michael's or Joann's, and they sell, these were very expensive. I can do, I'm thinking about doing one bulb, all of, like, you know, this beads and stuff. But this one I just wanted to put like this. I thought it was cute. I still have to get all the glue off, as you can see. I haven't done that yet. I was just experimenting. And I thought that was really cute. Now this is for the white paint that I used. Remember before to paint the horse? This was too thick, so when you do it, you just got, I'm going to do it like this for the next bulb, because this was my practice. The blue and the pink paint was fine, but the white one wasn't. So I'll just have this part facing it out. Or I can like gem part of the, go further down. But I think I would love to have one with a lot more of these little seed beads and things, because I think that's really cute. So this is the look I'm going for her hair. And that part looks really cute, and I pretty much can't do anything right now. We're going to come back later after that dries, and then we're going to work on the wings and the horn. So this has turned out super cute. Remember, this was just that plain old horse. I thought, you know what, that horse is meant to be a unicorn. And this right here, I think it's going to be either a stand-up decoration, or we're going to put a little ribbon or diamond wrap or anything to use as a little loop to hang her, and she would be cute on a tree as well. Okay, well, I'll see you when this dries. Okay guys, now I went ahead and finished, and I put some beads, more beads on her mane and then on the tail as well. I still should put a coat of acrylic. I put a little bit of extra Mod Podge on there, but I have this acrylic spray, the sealer that I should have sprayed on it, but then I have this other kind of sealer that you just paint on. I'll probably do the paint on kind, but as you see, I think that tail looks super cute, and the mane right there. So not looking too bad for a plain dollar store little horse, and I wanted to make her a unicorn. Now for the horn, you can use, I got these right here, but you don't have to use these, and they are the beads from Walmart. And what you do, it has a little hook on it. I just took the clippers and I cut off the little hook, and then I used one of these little rhinestone settings. These little, they have them in different colors. I used the pink, and I went ahead and set the horn right in the middle of the pink. That's optional. If you don't have that, you can, I mean, you can even use things like the little, these would have worked if I think I'm going to do another one, a blue one, but these would work as well. They are the little cone beads. If I think I have a bigger size, which would work better, and you could put one of those on there, or you can just, it takes a little bit of thin cardboard, make a little mini horn, and then paint it and put glitter on it on there. Or if you have some of the sculpting clay, I see a lot of people, they take the sculpting clay and make like what you call the little thin little snake, and they twist it around, and you could put that on there as well. But I just decided to just do something simple, so I took my rhinestone rondelle, and then I took the little spike bead and I put some glitter on it. So it's going to look something like that. So that's going to be really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out where I exactly want it. And where it will sit the best. So what you do is you just hold it up to the horse and just position it where, not where it just looks the best, but also where it's going to sit good. And once you find that spot, you just put a little dab of glue, and then we're going to put the little unicorn horn on. I'm going to let that dry for a second. Now, oh my goodness, those little blue. That, you can stop right there if you like, because that is super cute right there. I absolutely love the way this turned out. This is so adorable, but as you can see, if you have beads falling off, then you're going to expect some of the excess to fall off, and that's why I put a little extra on there. But when I put the little sealer on there, it will do better. So what you can use is from the Dollar Tree. If you want to do this part, you can leave it as is. It's cute, but since this is like a unicorn and magical, it just brings out the little girl in everyone. I just love it. You can use the they have this at the dollar store as well, the little butterfly decorations, or you can use that's the Christmas one, or you can use the little butterflies that usually give you a 3-pack, and you pull off the little antennas and the little bead. Well, you can leave the bead on if you want. You can just take off the little antennas and bend it, and you can put that on there. But since that was hot pink, I could have went ahead and just, if this is all you have, just make sure if it's light pink or if it's a blue or a different color, just go in and paint it. Because if you just make sure the paint's not too thick, paint it, and then you can go ahead and put some glitter on top of that, and that would work. Like say this was blue, I would paint that like a light blue, and then I would get my blue glitter and sprinkle it on, or I would add the little rhinestone, the little acrylic jewels that I got from Walmart. This big old thing was like $10, $11, something like that. But I wanted to make it Dollar Tree friendly, and you can also get those jewels at, oops, so sorry, at the Dollar Tree. They have the peel and stick kind, and they have all different colors, and they have a kind like has the little pearls as well, not only the little gems of pearls. So what I did is I just ripped off the clip to the Christmas ornament. I ripped off the body and the clip, which was easy to do. Just be careful you don't break this part. And then this part up here had to look like this, and so I just took a little silver paint and glitter and just went over there to cover that up. Now you find the spot on where you want it, and I think I want it right about there. And you can shape this like, make it so it's like a, not like a bump, because that would be hard to put on there flat. So make sure it's kind of flat. Let's see here. I'm just looking for my glue. And down there I think is a little too low, and that up here is too high, and plus the main's in the way. I think I'm just going to put it right about, and I added a few little jewels on there as well, because the underside didn't have that much, so I did add a few little jewels, because we want this as sparkly as we can get it, because it is a fantasy figure, and the more bling, the cuter. So I think I'm going to put it right about, so position it to where it will fit good, and you can always just, if you need to make this like go concave, you just take a utility knife and real carefully just hollow it out a little bit so it can better fit. And I think I want it right about there. That's where I like it. And you can put the wings further up if you like, or and shape it down, whatever. But I think I'm just going to put it right about, I don't want it too far down here, but I'm going to put it up here. So now that I know the spot I want it, I'm going to take the glue gun and add some glue. Then I'm going to take the wings and place it back where I wanted it, right there. Now what you can do, if you have a little bit of glue showing, you can go ahead and take some more of the Mod Podge, or while the glue's still wet, you can go, or use beads or anything, but it dries clear. Just hold that there for a minute, so really you want it to take, it's going to be a little bit harder because you got all that glitter and stuff on there. That's why you want to put a little bit of extra glue, and just hold it there and push down, just so you know it's on there really good. And you can shape the wings later if you want, how you want them. So guys, check this out. Here is your DIY dollar store unicorn. You can make this just from one of them simple little dollar little horse. They have the black, the gray, the brown, some kind of the white like I showed you that actually had yellow in it. And I was looking at them, I was like, you know what? I wish they had, I couldn't find any unicorns and things like that. I was like, I wish they had some unicorns, you know, and I was looking at the horse and I was like, I can totally do that and turn it into something cute. So you can use this for part of your everyday decor in your room. It's just so perfect, it will stand up. Or you can use it like for Christmas decor, it would fit in as well. And if you want, you can use this as a ornament. You just find you a spot somewhere, probably right here, or you gotta figure out, or right there. Like if you're gonna put a loop, you don't want to put a loop down here because then it's gonna hang all cockeyed, and you don't want to go up here. It's gonna, so you find some place in the middle where there's gonna be, where it's balanced out, and you can add a little bit of hot glue, add some like you're gonna make a little loop to hang it on the tree, and that would make an adorable Christmas ornament. And this would be a great gift to make for somebody too, and it looks really expensive and super cute. I really love it. So you can see, no matter what angle you hold it at, she is really cute. Now if you want to really go all out, you can put some like little tiny colored like pink gems for the eyes, but I just left it like this. So I just want to show you my little DIY unicorn, and let me know how yours turned out. Be sure to try it. It's so easy to do, and it doesn't cost hardly anything, and it's a lot of fun. And you can use the seed beads from the Dollar Tree, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to put a sealer on this. So, and that will just make sure that everything stays where it needs to be. So I think it really turned out great. And if you haven't already, I also have some other DIY ornaments. I have my carriage ornaments and my little fairy princess dress and the glass slipper. Check those out too. I will, at the end of this video, I will leave the little things you can click on to go right to it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I had a blast doing this with you, and it was so much fun. And so you guys stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.